I want to make something clear. The investigation to this point shows clearly that this was an intentional act of homicide and will be investigated as such.
Prosecutors could soon file charges against a jail inmate accused of attacking and killing a Marion County Sheriff's deputy. Indianapolis police say the inmate assaulted and killed Deputy John Durham yesterday in a transport van. Durham had just taken the inmate to the hospital for some medical care. Durham is the third Indiana law enforcement officer killed in the line of duty in less than 2 weeks. He's the first Marion County Sheriff's deputy to die in the line of duty in 21 years. Authorities say 34-year-old Orlando Mitchell attacked Durham while the van was inside a fortified entrance at the criminal justice campus. They say Mitchell then stole the van and crashed into a utility pole before other deputies recaptured him. Medics took both men to Eskenazi Hospital, where medics later pronounced Durham dead from his injuries.
You know, it happens just too often in the lines of law enforcement. We appreciate when the community stands up and supports and remembers that the people who do this work, I mean, they're walking in, the deputies who walk into the jail every day are walking into a place where there's over 180 people charged with murder. There's 2,400 prisoners out over there. And a lot of them think that they want to escape, and some of them take extreme measures like this guy did today.
Online court records do not indicate that Mitchell is out of the hospital this morning. IMPD says at last check, Mitchell was stable. ITMate learned Mitchell has been jailed since September, awaiting trial for the murder of his ex-girlfriend, Crystal Walton. Police say Mitchell shot Walton as she was dropping off her children at a daycare at 10th and Holmes on September 16th. Our news cameras were there. This is video of the scene that day. Police found Mitchell 3 hours later at a bus stop with a rifle. Officers shot him and arrested him after he refused to drop it.
A memorial is growing as people mourn the fallen deputy. News 8's Lakin McGee joined us live outside the Community Justice Center. Leaders are encouraging people to come out and be part of it and see it, Lakin.
Yeah, that's right. So all are welcome to come see the display. And I do want to say it was around 6:30 this morning when I actually did see someone pull up, and it looked like they were paying their respects. They were just walking around it, checking it out. An officer came up and they had a quick little conversation there. And then when the officer left, the man still stayed around and just looked at the wagon as long as he can. But what we are seeing on the wagon here is that it looks like some folks have already put out some bouquets of flowers there. It looks like there might be some patches right there on the front of the windshield. It is draped in what looks like a black tent here, so you're not going to miss it if you come see. There's also a water bottle up there that looks like there's been some flowers that have been picked, putting them in there so that they stay alive a little bit longer. But you know, the Marion County Sheriff's Office says that they are thankful for the support that they have received, and the support just continues to come in. To honor Deputy Durham, City County Council members held a tribute yesterday at the beginning of their monthly meeting.
I would ask for a moment of silence in honor of 38-year veteran Sheriff's Deputy John Durham, who lost his life today in the line of duty.
The council normally begins with a prayer and a pledge of allegiance. This time, the moment of silence came before all of that. Now, the members on the City County Council say their heart breaks that his career ended the way it did after 38 years of loyal service.
I mean, 38 years, you can't say that he didn't have a passion for that. And his dedicated service over those 38 years is tremendous, and I can't imagine the grief and the sorrow his family and friends are going through right now.
Support is even coming in from out of state. On Twitter, the National Fraternal Order of Police tweeted an End of Watch memorial, as well as Senator Mike Braun tweeting, "We must stand with our law enforcement officers and their families." Deputy John Durham of the Marion County Sheriff's Office served his community for almost 40 years. Please keep his family in your prayers as they face a loss that too many police families have had to bear. Governor Holcomb also tweeting, "It pains me to attempt putting into words again the unfathomable loss of a man in uniform who was protecting Hoosiers from harm's way." And if you would like to show your respect, you can come see this memorial wagon. It is at the northeast corner of the public parking area. You're not going to miss it. It is actually surrounded by a bunch of large orange cones out here, taking up a lot of space. Again, this is at the northeast corner of the public parking area. We have seen a few people out here this morning, but again, this is probably just, we're going to see more people come as the day continues, or as people are about to head into work, maybe stop by and see here. But we will be here all morning to see what happens, who comes out, and if anyone else lays out any flowers or patches or anything, just to show their respects. But for now, I'm Lakin McGee for Wish TV, wishtv.com. and like us on Facebook.
And Lakin, we have gathered all the details about the investigation and about Deputy Durham's life online. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen, find the story in the As Seen on Wish TV section of wishtv.com.